Everyone, welcome back to my next video. Today we have a real treat. We're going to meet Jenny. Hi, Jenny.
Hi, Bob.
Welcome to the channel.
Thank you.
And your really nice Ford Transit Connect here.
Yes.
Looking forward to checking it out. So how long have you been on the road now?
Well, I was in an RV first, so I've been off and on the road since 2008.
Oh, wow, long time.
So, and I've just now got the van in April.
Okay, and so you went from an RV to the van. What was that transition like?
It was refreshing.
Refreshing.
Because,
wow.
Yeah, because the RV was just too big.
Mm-hmm.
And gas prices went to $5 a gallon, and after years of watching your videos and other van life videos, I decided that was the way to go.
Good, yeah. So you're getting a lot better than 10 miles a gallon.
Yeah, I get about 30 miles a gallon.
30 miles a gallon.
It's really nice.
Yeah. And was that your main motivation in choosing the Connect, was the fantastic gas mileage?
Well, just to go downsize, and the motorhome was just too big, and I do have a disability, so I drive one-handed, so you can't drive anywhere when it's windy when you have a 31-foot motorhome.
Absolutely.
So I can drive this in the wind.
Yeah, yeah. That's there are just so many advantages to a smaller vehicle like this.
And I could never go on vacation when I'm living in a motorhome and your gas is more than, to go anywhere is 1 month you fill up your tank and then you go 300 miles and then you have to sit for another month. So
Right.
just so you can afford to drive to see places.
What was that like, going from a large, spacious RV into what is really a very small space? Was that traumatic, or was that not any big deal at all?
Well, for me, it's not a big deal because I'm always like downsizing. It's like when my children left home and I got an empty nest, I just kept getting rid of stuff.
Right.
Just, more stuff you have, the longer it takes you to get somewhere because
Right.
it's weighing you down. So just get rid of it all.
So your personality just fit in kind of naturally to living in a tiny space.
Yeah, my dad, he told me that I come by it honestly because our ancestors in Finland come from gypsies. So
Oh, yeah.
he said I have it in my soul.
So yeah, if you got gypsy blood, then
Yeah.
that's you're returning to your roots.
I
really.
guess. I
Yeah.
didn't know it, but yeah.
How cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah. After all this time in both the RV and now in the Connect, is it everything you had hoped it would be?
Well, I didn't know what it was going to be. I just
Right.
kind of fell into it. I met some people that were winter Texans, and lo and behold, I got a motorhome and moved south with them, and got the itch for travel.
Right.
I mean, I've always been a traveler. I have family. I live in Oklahoma, family in Iowa and Minnesota, so I was constantly on I-35 going north and south. In the summer, going to see family or Christmas, and so I've always liked to travel.
So what was the original reason that you moved into the RV those years ago? Was it this urge to travel?
Well, when I was 36 years old, I had a stroke, which paralyzed part of the left side. So tried working, didn't work. So I went and lived with my sister in Oklahoma and met some people, and they said, "You ever thought about being a winter Texan?" And I said, "No, I didn't know what it was." I mean, I'd heard of snowbirds, but not winter Texan. So that's where it began.
Uh-huh.
So it's that's 22 years ago almost.
Wow.
Since I had the stroke, and but you either keep going or you don't.
Yeah, that's it. You can either roll over and die, or just say, I'm going to make the best of it.
Yeah. Some days are good, some days are bad, but
Right.
most days are good.
But it seems like you've really gone above and beyond, that you're thriving now and doing just what you want.
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I'm finally doing what I want.
Right. And not everyone is willing to do that. A lot of people will just kind of sit in the rocking chair.
Yeah.
But,
I'm too busy for that.
Yeah. Well, I really admire that. I'm glad you're setting a great example for our audience.
Well, we gotta just keep going. We
Right.
just, you know, they say we can't do it. Just prove you can.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Take that as a challenge.
Right. It is.
Well, would it be okay if we checked out your transit
Oh
and your
yes.
wonderful little home?
Yes. This is
All
my
right.
great home.
So, folks, let's check it out.
It is a 2013 Ford Transit Connect XLT. Um, it's the last year that they made the extended or extended long tall or whatever they.
Right. So it's
But
a little taller than they are now.
yeah, I still can't stand up straight, but it's better than the vans. The vans have such low, the
Right.
ones that they have now, the Connects that are after 13 are
Right.
real short.
Did you do the build yourself?
My son, my brother Adam, my sister Tara, all helping, and then the added things that I got from the BYOV
Mm-hmm.
in Pahrump, added some more shelving in it.
Mm-hmm.
And then the solar and my 12-volt fan, which really is all pretty awesome.
That's really important,
Yes.
even for a winter Texan.
Yeah, but no winter Texan anymore.
Yeah.
Van life for me.
So you were at the BYLV and they did you your solar.
Yeah, I've
So
got 200 watts of
200 watts.
solar
Mm-hmm.
and a 500-watt inverter. And I haven't found anything yet that I can't run in my van.
Cool.
So, and the battery hasn't even had a cycle yet.
Wow.
So it's
Hasn't gone
pretty
down.
awesome.
That is awesome.
But we put in, the only thing, the floor is, it's a floating piece of plywood in there. I went to a lumber yard in Minnesota, in Virginia, Minnesota, and the guy cut the board for me and put it in, and we never had to do anything else. Just put the vinyl on top.
Right.
And we found that on sale at Lowe's. So
Cool.
$24 for a piece of laminate that fit the floor. And then just built the bed and the cabinet on the side. I have my 12-volt refrigerator that's hardwired to the battery. And it just pulls out. And then I just have a soda. Anybody want a soda?
Cold drinks, as far as I'm concerned, that's well worth it.
Well, we're camping together, so we're food's in one van, and then I just have storage. And then while this is in travel mode, it's supposed to be up here sitting on the counter. But we just put some curtains. This is the cabinet that me and my brother built.
Nice.
And then this right here is my brand, my dad's brand. He's a woodworker and he did a lot of things.
I like that L. I think that is a really good use of space.
Well, this part right here is the BYOV they put in. And on the back, when we go, I'll show you the garage. We've got clothes storage up above,
Right. That
which
goes
is,
over the cab.
me and my brother put in this shelf, extended it from the original shelf.
Mm-hmm.
Just a piece of plywood and some L brackets, and it's holding on. It's gone quite a few miles. And then I've taken out all the roof. I haven't decided what yet to do with the roof.
And they put in the fantastic fan, or whichever one they put in.
Oh yeah, the exhaust fan.
That's
It
nice.
Exhaust, and if you have the lid closed, it will blow on you.
Right.
So it's both. It's pretty good. And then I just put up a sunscreen when I have the back door open, so that it's. And then my bed. My son built the bed, and then my brother modified it when we put the floor in. My son Derek.
Simple, but my goodness, it's very, very nice.
Well, I gotta be organized.
Right.
It's my big thing. Now in the front seats, usually the dog's set up, but her bed is at her babysitter, so she usually sits in this seat and or sleeps there until she gets too cold, and then she has to share blankets.
Wow, that's well organized.
My garage with all my tools.
Yeah.
Got to keep my tools.
Just,
Water storage. Putting the water line up because it's just a 3-gallon, and then there's just a little Amazon water.
mm-hmm. Is that a hand pump? No, it's
No,
electric.
this one is USB charged.
USB. Uh-huh.
Or on this side, it can access any storage from underneath.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and everybody's signature from the BYOV, except for still haven't got Bob's signature up there.
I'll do it right now.
All right. And Sue Ann, I got to get her signature at the WRTR.
Yeah.
It's even got a place. I got my stove underneath
Mm-hmm.
that fits what I cook with.
Mm-hmm. Just probably butane.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I figured
Nice.
that's the safest inside if it's windy.
Yes.
I don't like propane tanks.
Yes. Yeah.
It makes me nervous.
Right. So of course I have to ask you, how are you? How are you staying clean, taking showers?
Well, they have a beauty shop here in Quartzsite that's awesome. It's $5 showers. And we just find places that have $5 showers or, $10 showers. And you also have your days where you don't want to go to town. So you use your wet wipes and your soapy water and clean up like you're supposed to.
Right. Just
Like every day at a house.
sponge bath, something like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And how do you go to the bathroom?
Well, I left it at the camp, but I have my bucket and etc. that goes with. And, it's just, if you have an emergency, you have that bucket there. And if not, go to town if you got time. If you don't, you just use your bucket.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with it.
And you must be supporting yourself on disability.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is.
Well, I've been disabled since 2001. It only took 2 years to get disability, even though half the body didn't work, but
Right.
we got it going. Yeah. So I tried working, but, I just don't have the stamina I used to.
Well, Jenny, thank you so much for sharing your home with us. It's just fantastic. It's just a great job. Seems very comfortable. And so there's a lot of folks out there who are like you were years ago. You're just discovering this idea. Do you have any words for them? What would your advice to some of our viewers be?
Well, it's not as scary as you think to like coming out to the desert to park for the winter and have a good time with some people. It's not as scary as you think it is because there's a community around you that keeps you safe. So, and meeting all the people connected with HOWA and even just the people in Quartzsite are very courteous to people that live in vans.
Right.
There's a lot of, community more than it is when you're living next door to a neighbor for 30 years you never talk to. And anybody can make a simple build. If I can do it with my brother, so there's 3 hands between us, if we can do it, anybody can.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's
Yeah.
good advice. Folks, that's really good advice for you to hear. That it's not as scary as you think, and it doesn't have to be a mansion.
No, this is a mansion to me.
Yeah.
Because
really
we hang out in here and watch YouTube videos and movies and shows.
Yeah.
We had 4 in there last night,
Wow.
just sitting talking because it was chilly outside.
Yeah.
It's our hangout because I got the tallest roof.
Yeah. You're the big rig.
I'm the big rig. It might be long, but it's tall.
Well, Jenny, thank you so much for sharing your home and your experience with us. I know it's inspired a lot of people, a lot of great ideas there. Thank you.
You're welcome, Bob, and thank you and Suzanne, because you inspire a lot of people to not be scared.
That's our goal, but it's people like you that really convinces them, I think. So thank you.
All right.
We can argue back and forth.
Yeah, we can.
But that's a good argument to have.
It is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Okay, folks, I hope you got something out of this video. I hope you've been inspired and you think, man, I know that if she can do it, I can do it. And you're right. She can do it. You can do it. So, folks, if you got anything out of this video, like us on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up button, and we'll talk to you later.